These are glyphosate from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited, one of the strongest glyphosate in the country. And the active ingredients is 480 SL. 480 SL. You can kill any type of grass, both broadleaves and weeds, down to the root. It's actually produced for most stubborn grasses. So the measurement is 100 ml to 150 ml in 16 liters or 20 liters of water, depending on the size of the grass. If the grasses are taller, you increase the dosage. If they are smaller, you reduce the dosage. 100 ml to 150 ml in 16 or 20 liters of water. This is Widor Tobor. It's the strongest glyphosate. The strongest glyphosate used for regrow trees and shrubs for the most stubborn grasses, either in the swampy or in the upper land area. This Widor Tobor, the dosage is, you are going to divide it. This is 100 grams, meaning that you are going to use 50 grams, half of it, in 16 liters of water. It's for regrowth tree and shrubs. For regrowth trees and shrubs. Fenort is a selective herbicide from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited, and is selective for groundnut, is selective for rice, is selective for soybeans and beans. 1 spray per season. Duration for spray, 14 days of germination to 21 days of germination of the crop mentioned. After that, there will be no grass again till you harvest. 1 spray per season. Fenort for groundnut, the dosage for Fenort is, that is Fenort for groundnut, rice, and soybeans and beans. Dosage is 100 ml in 16 liters or 20 liters of water. 100 ml into 16 liters or 20 liters of water. It's not harmful. The cover is already perforated. Now you see the cover is 50 ml, so you can use 2 cover to give you 100 ml in 16 or 20 liters of water. This a product from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited. Very, very good product. It's a selective herbicide for onions. Selective herbicide for onions. The name is Oxyfen. Oxyfen. And this is 100 ml, 1 spray per season. This Oxyfen for onions, the measurement is 50 ml in 16 liters of water or 20 liters of water. It takes care of all the grasses and the broadleaf from inside your onions. It makes the onions to yield well. It's a selective herbicide for miscropping from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited. The name is called Commercial. Commercial. And it's selective. It kills only narrow weeds. It doesn't kill broadleaves. So it kills the narrow weeds and leave your crops alone. The crop that is used for is ugu, bene seed, watermelon, sunflower, cucumber, and melon. The measurement is 25 ml to 30 ml in 16 liters of water, 40 ml for 20 liters of water. This is a selective herbicide for soybeans. The name is Hameba from HANGZHOU Agrochemical, and is selective for soybeans and also for ginger. It can weed ginger correctly. It can weed also soybeans and beans, and also weed melon. So it's 1 spray per season. The time for application is 14 days to 21 days after germination. That is the proper time to apply. And it kills the grasses down to the root. 1 spray per season is the best chemical you can get for your soybeans and melon. The measurement is 100 ml or 75 ml in 16 liters of water, 100 to 120 ml in 20 liters of water. This potassium is also an HANGZHOU Agrochemical product. It's a selective herbicide for yam, for cassava, tomato, pepper, potato, and okra. So this is 1 spray per season, meaning that you can use it for only the crop mentioned, and it wields the grass, both the grass and the broadleaf, down to the roots. One spray per season. It's not harmful. It's not harmful, and it's very, very economical. It's very, very economical. It weeds both broadleaves and weeds in your cassava farm, in your yam farm, in your pepper farm. And the measurement is 150 ml in 16 liters of water, 200 ml into 20 liters of water, depending on the size of grass. It's very, very effective. Hasuni is a product from HANGZHOU Agrochemical, and it's a selective herbicide for rice, only rice, and it kills the grass down to the root. Duration of application, duration for spray is 14 days to 21 days after germination, one spray per season. The measurement is 150 ml in 16 liters of water. This sachet is one sachet into 16 liters of water. It's very, very useful for rice, and is not harmful. The measurement, which is 150, you can see use the cover. This cover is 25 ml, meaning that you are going to use 4 to give you 100. You are using 6 for 150 ml. But in some other cover of chemical, you will see a perforated cover under it, which the number is written there. You can use that one. But this very one for rice, it doesn't have a perforated cover. So you can look for something that will give you that figure. Magugma is a product from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited, and is a selective herbicide for maize. It weeds maize, completely kill all the grasses and also the broadleaves. One spray per season. Time for application is 14 days and 21 days after germination, proper time for application. Even if you apply after that 21 days, doesn't mean that does not mean that it's not going to kill the grasses, but it's like you are wasting the product. So it's a very good product for maize. Magugma, the dosage for maize is 100 ml into 16 liters of water. If the grasses are taller, 150 ml into 16 liters of water. The cover is 25 ml. So you can use, it also have a perforated cover, which is 50 ml, 2 cover. This product is from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited also. It's called Gugu Magic. Gugu Magic is a pre-emergence for miscropping, like maize, yam, cassava, melon, watermelon, cucumber, and pumpkin leaf. So it's very, very effective. If you use it and you spray, you will not see grass again, like up to 3 to 4 months, different from other pre-emergence in the market. This is what makes it different, because other pre-emergence can stop the seed of grass from coming out for only 2 weeks to 3 weeks maximum. But this one can hold the seed of the grass, stopping it from coming out. Your field will be free from grasses and broadleaf for over 3 months and above. So the cover is already perforated for Gugu Magic, 50 ml. So hence you are using 150 or 200. 150 give you 3 covers. You use 3 covers in 16 liters of water, or you use 4 covers, which is 200 ml into 20 liters of water, 4 covers. This product also is from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited. It's a selective herbicide for sugarcane, cassava, and yam. It's 1 spray per season. Very, very strong chemical. Duration for spray 14 days to 21 days after germination, and is very, very good. It weeds both broadleaves and wheat. But you don't use it for another crop apart from the crop mentioned, unless you do an experiment in a small portion before you can do that. This heron as we talk about, is a selective herbicide for sugarcane, cassava, and yam. The measurement is 75 ml to 100 ml in 16 liters of water. The cover is already perforated to 50 ml. So you use 2 as 100 ml inside your 16 liters of water. This is Dudu All, Dudu All Mite. Dudu All Mite is an insecticide from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited. Measurement is 20 ml in 16 liters of water for only insect. Only insect. If it is for snake, you can mix 30 ml. Anywhere you see snake, just mix, and you want to eradicate the snake from that environment. Mix 30 ml and spray round that environment. That snake will not run away, it will die there, you will see the dead body. So that is the importance of this Dudu All Mite. Now, if you want to give any crop a holistic treatment, you want to give a new life to any crop like mango, oranges, coconut, cocoa, even pawpaw, you now do combination of this Dudu All Mite and this fungicide called high cop. You will mix them together with this small G1. Small G1, this small G1 is an organic fertilizer. Supply energy directly from the sun to the top of the crop. Why the big G1 is another different formulation from the small one that gives supply nutrient from the soil to the root side of the crop. Now combining them together for any crop, it means you have given that crop a new life. Now, this is a mode of application. For cocoa, you are going to take 30 ml of Dudu All Mite into 16 liters of water or 20 liters of water. That is for the people using Jacto. Jacto is 20 liters, while other ones like Pulse, like Wishy, and the rest of them, they are 16 liters of water. Nacto is 15 and 16 liters. Now you are going to use 30 ml only from this place to 16 liters or 20 liters of water. You are going to take 15 ml of this one into the same 16 liters of water or 20 liters of water where you put that Dudu All Mite. 15 ml, that is a cover and a half. Now for the Dudu G1, big one, is also an organic fertilizer. You are going to take 50 ml into the same 16 liters of water where you have mixed G1 small and Dudu All Mite. Now you are going to take one tablespoon of this fungicide into the same 16 liters or 20 liters of water. You mix them together. You are going to spray either mango that is not bearing fruit, that is having fruit abortion, or flower abortion. There are mangoes or cocoa or oranges that will produce enough flower, but at the end of the day, they will produce little fruit. There are some that will succeed in producing enough fruit, but the fruit will not, they will not continue. The under will turn yellow and they will drop down. So meaning that your crop is, that particular crop is having fruit abortion. And the easy way to take care of this is the solution is in the hands of HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited, which is this the combination of these 2 chemicals and 2 organic fertilizer. G1 big, G1 small. In the case of cocoa, by the time you will see cocoa that they will have something green covering the tree of that cocoa, stopping the cocoa from producing. Maybe you will see 10, you will see 5, you will see 15. That is not the way that cocoa is supposed to produce. The cocoa is supposed to produce from the under down to the top in all the branches. So you are going to spray this one. If that cocoa is having black pod or yellow pod or red pod, when it produces, some of them will turn, one side will turn to yellow, it will drop. Some will dry and turn black. That is what we call black pod. So to take care of that one, you are going to combine this chemical with this measurement that I talk about. Within 2 weeks, that is 14 days, between 10 days to 14 days, that green thin cloth that cover that cocoa will drop down under. You will see it with your eyes. It will pull down like a cloth, and that cocoa will start producing from under to the top. Then oranges, the same thing is applicable. Mango, the same thing. That is the application, and that is where you have a bountiful harvest by using HANGZHOU agrochemical products. This is another product from HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited. It's called ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride is like a concentrated NPK. Concentrated NPK. You need only 3 or 4 seeds at the root side of every crop that you want to use it for. And you can also use it as a foliar spray. If you don't want to use it in counting, if the work is tedious for you, you can at the same time use it. This one can give you 6 knapsack sprayer. 1 kg can give you 6 knapsack sprayer, and is very, very effective. The reason why they call it a concentrated NPK, you can do research on that and see the work that is different from other NPK. You see the active ingredient that is 12% nitrogen. This is a very good and strong product from HANGZHOU Chemical. So this is a knapsack sprayer from HANGZHOU Agrochemical also, and is very, very important for every farmer to have theirs, because you cannot use a basin to spray chemical, you cannot use your hand to spray chemical or use broom as they locally use it in those days. So now we have knapsack sprayer. This is 16 liters. 16 liters. So you need it. We are going to couple it now as we go into demonstration of products. This nozzle is usually for selective herbicide, meaning that you can spray without using your nozzle to dodge anything, because this one spray on 2 sides. It spray sporadically. That is the difference for selective herbicide. Why this one is for insecticide. You use this for insecticide because this one is sprayed directly to the top, and you can also spray it, it can go straight. So this is for insecticide majorly. You can use it for any other thing, but purely for insecticide. While the third nozzle is for mist cropping, like people that use their nozzle, maybe they use the chemical that is not for that particular crop to dodge. So you can use this nozzle to dodge. It's very easy to dodge than the other one with the 2 mouths. So that you take note of this. It's very, very important. Now we're about to mix now. This is a proper way of mixing chemical before spray. We start with the water first. Half liter. If it is 16 liters, it means you are going to mix half of the water. Put half of the water first, so that the chemical will be mixed well when you put the chemicals. So now we start the mixture, going first by putting the water in the knapsack sprayer. So we are starting the mixture now. The cover, every chemical has a calibrated cover. Some stop at 50 ml, some is 100 mil, some stop 150 mil. So if you are missing for maize, the mixture is, the dosage is 100 mil in 16 liters of water, meaning this calibrated cover is 50 mil. So you are going to put 2 of the cover to make it 100 mils. Here we go. This is 50 mil. This is another 50 mil. You now fill the water back. And you cover it up. The chemical will start its work. It's a systematic chemical. 2 days later, you start seeing the result. You shake the container very well before spraying it, because if you don't shake it very well, the under part will work better than the up, because the real chemical has settled down under. So take note of that.
Hi, I'm Margaret Abu Okwe, the representative of HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited in the Southwest, having our branch in Mowe, our warehouse. We are the custodian and the supplier, the distributors of HANGZHOU Agrochemical. We have the herbicides, we have the pesticide, we have the fungicide, we have the ammonium chloride. So we boost the yield of Nigeria. We are proud to be farmers. I am a woman in farm, and I tell you, no farmer, no future. Today, the farmers are the great people of a nation. They are the pushers, the carrier, the sustenance of any nation. You cannot do without food. So every farming is every man's, every woman's business. Both youth and women should go into farming. And when you want to farm in an easy way, in a productive way, when you want a bountiful harvest, please do well to patronize HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited, because we have the best chemicals in the Nigerian market. For bountiful harvest, place is HANGZHOU. Farm is. Thank you.
My name is Prince Adiajai, a farmer for over 20 years. And when you talk about a farmer, we are talking about agribusiness across broad. I pay my dues. I'm telling you that HANGZHOU Agrochemical, for our herbicide, for our weed control, and every other thing, I'm the ambassador, because I'm a chairman of National Association of Yam Farmers, Processors and Marketers, Ekiti State branch, and I'm a founder of World Young Carnival. I've been in agribusiness for over 20 years, and I've been to so many parts of this country, in all the 6 geopolitical zones. I can tell you that as a farmer, this agrochemical is one of the best, and I'm telling you that I'm endorsing it, and I'm already endorsed it for all farmers in Nigeria and Africa. And be a part of the distributors. And if you want to be our distributor across all the 6 geopolitical zones in all states, in all the 774 local governments, I recommend this HANGZHOU chemical for you, so that you will have a high profit of yielding. And I'm telling you that this is what we need in Nigeria right now. We need representatives in all the 774 local governments in Nigeria and all the West Africa also. Get in touch with us. Make sure that you get the contact of our email, of our phone number at the screen. You'll be able to get in touch with us. We'll be able to learn about this agrochemical and become our distributor, a major distributor across Nigeria and West Africa. Thank you so much. This is the new day in Nigeria. Nigeria, no farmers, no nation. All farmers, you are all blessed. This is our time. Get in touch with us. Prince Ade Ajayi is endorsing HANGZHOU Agrochemical Nigeria Limited for our crops, for all our, most especially the cocoa people and every other thing. The insecticide aspect of it is huge and is big. HANGZHOU products, farming made simple. HANGZHOU products, farming made easy. HANGZHOU products, farming made easy. For all farmers in Nigeria. No farmers,
No nation.
no nations,
No farmers.
to all farmers in Nigeria and Africa. God bless you.